Imagine, if you will, sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem. In fact, both local San Francisco papers are investing a lot of money to try and get a service just like that started. Science editor Steve Newman reports on one person already using the brand new system.
For many people that switch to electric vehicles from internal combustion engine cars, the deciding factor was the lower cost of charging the battery. This reduction in refueling cost is because electricity is usually cheaper than gas in most places. However, if you are planning on getting an electric car, it is essential to know how much you will be spending on charging. In this video, we are going to look at how much it could cost you to charge an electric car on average in the United States. We have also thrown in some tips on how you can cut down your cost while charging. How much does it cost to charge an electric vehicle in the United States? While it is true, generally, that you pay less to charge an electric vehicle than to pump gas into an ICE car, the answer to how much you pay to charge an electric vehicle varies based on your location. The reason for this is because the cost of electricity varies from state to state. For example, the average cost of electricity in California is about 18 cents per kilowatt hour. This means if you charge a Nissan Leaf, which has a 40 kilowatt hour battery, to 100%, it will cost you about $7. Bear in mind that this will net you about 150 miles of range in your Nissan Leaf. From those figures, you can extrapolate how much you will pay weekly on charging. If you drive about 30 miles daily, which is the average for US drivers, it means $7 worth of electricity will last you 5 days. These calculations are for home and residential charging. If you prefer to use public charging, be prepared to pay more. However, how you pay may differ from one charging network to another. For example, some charging networks require you to maintain a membership apart from the actual cost of charging. Due to state-level regulations and restrictions, you might be charged for how long your charging takes in some places instead of paying for the electricity cost. California EV drivers can expect to pay up to 30 cents per kilowatt hour on public level 2 chargers or 40 cents on DC fast chargers. Using the Nissan Leaf as an example again, a full charge may cost you about $12 to $16. How to reduce your charging costs? You can cut down on your charging cost by following these steps. Number 1. Look for opportunities to charge for free. Usually hotels, resorts, and places of luxury offer free charging to their customers and guests. However, don't be a freeloader. I would suggest you go ahead and try to patronize the venue, the business, as much as you can. Number 2. Schedule your charging times when electricity is cheaper and during off-peak periods. That's because utility companies incentivize users to use their power when there is a low demand on the grid, offering you lower rates per kilowatt hour. Off-peak hours are usually at nighttime, so if you schedule your charging at night as opposed to during the daytime, you can save a lot more money and access a lower rate per kilowatt hour. Number 3. Use regenerative braking as much as possible to top up your battery while you drive. This is because with regenerative braking, you're able to take power from the motion of the wheels and transfer it back to the battery, giving you slightly longer range than you would have had otherwise. It also helps your brakes last longer because you're not relying on the brakes as heavily as you would, as some of the slowing would be generated by the regeneration. Number 4. Avoid rapid acceleration and deceleration. This is because when you rapidly accelerate, you draw in a lot of power from the batteries, depleting it a lot faster. Also, when you decelerate rapidly, you're relying more on the actual onboard brakes than you are on regenerative braking, which means you're robbing the battery of power that can be transferred from the wheels to the battery to increase your range and help your brakes last longer. These are just a few tips to help you reduce your charging costs. But overall, charging an electric vehicle is much cheaper than fueling a gas car. Also, it's better for the environment. So, if you're price conscious, then an electric vehicle is the best option for you. However, if you're not sure what electric vehicle is right for you, Volti can help. Visit Volti.tv to check out all the electric cars that are available on the market and figure out which one is right for you. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, ring that notification bell so you never miss a video upload from Volti. We will also love to hear from you, so comment below and letting us know what electric vehicles you're considering buying, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Until next time, stay charged.